Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most iconic and beloved coins in U.S. history, the top 5 most valuable and ultra-rare wheat pennies. These old copper coins may look simple, but some of them are worth thousands, even up to $1 million in today's collector market. So before you toss that penny aside, take a closer look. You might be holding a fortune in your hand. Let's get started. First up, the 1953 wheat penny with the D Mint mark is a shining symbol of America's rich numismatic past, a coin that bridges the era of post-war optimism and classic coin craftsmanship. Known for its timeless Lincoln wheat design and striking historical significance, this small copper treasure holds an enduring place in the hearts of collectors around the world. Today, in very fine condition, the 1953 D-Wheat penny is not only a reminder of a golden age in American coinage, but also a coin that has seen a steady rise in demand and value in today's thriving collector's market. The history of the 1953 D-Wheat penny traces back to the Denver Mint, one of the most productive mints in the United States during the mid-20th century. This coin was part of the Lincoln Wheat Cent series, which began in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 1953, the design had already become a national icon, a tribute to one of America's greatest presidents and a symbol of freedom and perseverance. Each coin minted in Denver bore the small D mark beneath the date, proudly representing the craftsmanship of one of America's most respected minting facilities. The Lincoln Wheat design itself is one of the most beloved and recognizable in U.S. coin history. On the obverse, Victor David Brenner's elegant portrait of Abraham Lincoln stands tall, symbolizing wisdom and leadership. The inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1953 accompany his image with balance and dignity. On the reverse, 2 curved stalks of wheat frame the words 1 cent, United States of America, and E Pluribus Unum. This simple yet powerful design reflects America's agricultural roots and enduring values. The 1953 D issue carries these classic features beautifully, with crisp lettering and bold details that remain stunning in very fine condition. The 1953 D-Wheat penny was struck from a 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc alloy, a composition that gives it its warm, reddish-brown tone. Over time, natural oxidation gives these coins a beautiful patina that many collectors find appealing. Even in circulated form, a 1953 D penny in very fine condition retains its sharp definition and vintage charm. Every mark and shade of tone adds to its personality and history, telling the story of a coin that has journeyed through the decades and still stands strong as a valuable collectible. When it comes to rarity, the 1953 D-Wheat penny is an intriguing example. While millions were originally minted, the number of surviving high-quality specimens has significantly decreased over time. Many were lost, damaged, or worn beyond recognition in circulation. That's why finding a coin in very fine condition today is a true prize. These well-preserved examples, with defined details in Lincoln's hair and wheat stalks, stand out in collections and continue to draw strong attention from both seasoned and new collectors alike. The condition of a coin plays a major role in determining its value, and the 1953 D-Wheat penny in very fine condition is no exception. In this state, the coin shows light, even where with most details still visible and sharp. Lincoln's features are clear, and the wheat stalks on the reverse remain defined. Such coins are often described as collector-grade pieces, ideal for display and long-term investment. The Denver Mint's quality control during the 1950s was impressive, resulting in coins that aged gracefully over time, making them even more desirable in today's numismatic world. The collector demand for wheat pennies has never been higher. As older collectors pass down their collections and new enthusiasts enter the hobby, the appeal of vintage copper coins like the 1953 D continues to soar. These coins offer a tangible link to history, a time when pennies had real buying power and were struck with pride and precision. Collectors admire the 1953 D for its classic design, strong strike, and historical authenticity. Many also view it as an accessible yet promising entry point into rare coin collecting as values continue to climb in the modern auction scene. Speaking of value, the 1953 D wheat penny commands impressive figures in today's market, especially in well-preserved states. In very fine condition, it typically sells between 50 cents and $2. But that's just the beginning. Coins in extra fine to uncirculated condition can range from $3 to $15, and those with brilliant original luster or rare dye variations can soar to $50 or more. At professional auctions, high-grade, certified examples graded MS-65 and above have sold for hundreds of dollars, depending on color and strike quality. The fact that a simple 1-cent coin can hold such significant value proves just how powerful collector demand is for this iconic piece of history. In the action-packed coin market, the 1953 D wheat penny has become a steady performer, gaining recognition for its aesthetic appeal and investment potential. Auction houses, online platforms, and private sales often see intense bidding for high-grade examples, especially those with red or red-brown surfaces. Collectors are increasingly viewing these coins as both nostalgic keepsakes and smart assets. With copper prices rising and vintage U.S. coinage gaining global interest, the 1953 D wheat penny's future looks brighter than ever. For collectors who wish to preserve or enhance the value of their 1953 D wheat penny, care and handling are essential. Always store your coins in acid-free holders or plastic capsules to prevent oxidation. Avoid cleaning the coin. Even light polishing can damage the natural surface and reduce its value. If you believe your coin is in excellent shape, consider having it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Certified coins not only command higher prices, but also add credibility and protection to your collection. The legacy of the 1953 D wheat penny goes beyond its copper composition. It represents the story of America's resilience and progress during a period of rebuilding and growth. Every coin minted that year passed through the hands of hardworking Americans, carrying with it the spirit of a nation moving forward. Owning one today is like holding a small piece of that shared heritage, a reminder of the values and strength that continue to define the United States. As collectors seek coins that combine history, design, and enduring value, the 1953 D wheat penny stands out as a timeless favorite. Its elegance, fine craftsmanship, and lasting popularity have made it one of the most admired coins of the 20th century. Whether you're a passionate collector, an investor, or someone who simply appreciates history, this coin represents an opportunity to own a tangible piece of America's story. The 1953 D wheat penny in very fine condition is far more than an ordinary coin. It is a cherished collectible with strong historical roots and growing financial appeal. Its craftsmanship, condition, and increasing scarcity have made it a standout in today's numismatic marketplace. Next up, the 1954 wheat penny with the D mint mark is one of those classic American coins that perfectly blends history, beauty, and collector excitement. Minted at the Denver Mint during a booming post-war economy, this coin carries the essence of mid-20th century America. Every detail of the 1954 D wheat penny, from its iconic Lincoln portrait to its symbolic wheat reverse, tells a story of national pride and artistic craftsmanship. Today, this coin, even in very good condition, holds solid value in the collector's market and remains highly sought after by those who recognize its significance and rarity. The history of the 1954 D wheat penny traces back to a period when America was enjoying economic prosperity and industrial growth. The Lincoln Wheat Cent series, introduced in 1909, had already become one of the most beloved designs in U.S. coinage history. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this penny was created to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday and became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. By 1954, the Denver Mint continued producing these timeless coins with precision and pride, placing its famous D mint mark beneath the date, a small but powerful symbol of authenticity and quality. The design of the 1954 D wheat penny is as striking today as it was 7 decades ago. The obverse features the dignified image of Abraham Lincoln, America's 16th president, with inscriptions reading, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date, 1954. The reverse side carries 2 elegantly curved stalks of wheat framing the words 1 cent, United States of America, and E pluribus unum. This simple yet meaningful design represented America's agricultural roots, economic strength, and unity. Even after decades of circulation, these features remain distinct and bold, making the 1954 a favorite among collectors who value both history and design. The coin's composition adds to its appeal. Like other wheat pennies of the era, the 1954 D was struck from 95% copper with a small mix of tin and zinc, giving it a rich reddish-brown tone. Over time, natural aging brings out darker hues, sometimes with subtle rainbow or chocolate patinas that collectors find especially attractive. Even in very good condition, the coin retains its vintage charm, showcasing its age with character rather than wear. The solid copper content also adds intrinsic value, especially as older U.S. coins become harder to find in collectible grades. Rarity plays a key role in the allure of the 1954 D wheat penny. While tens of millions were originally minted, finding one today in very good condition with clear details is becoming increasingly uncommon. Many of these coins were used in everyday transactions, gradually wearing down or being lost over time. Surviving coins that maintain visible details in Lincoln's hair, facial features, and wheat lines on the reverse are now prized possessions for collectors. The limited number of high-quality survivors continues to push the demand and value upward. Collectors often note that the 1954 D issue has exceptional eye appeal compared to other mint marks from the same period. Denver's coins were known for strong strikes and good detail, and even those in circulated condition maintain sharp lettering and bold rims. This durability, combined with the mint's reputation for quality, makes the 1954 DA stand out in any wheat penny collection. The coin's subtle variations in tone and strike characteristics also make it a subject of study and admiration among serious numismatists. When it comes to market demand, the 1954 D wheat penny remains a consistent favorite. Its affordability, history, and aesthetic charm attract both beginner and veteran collectors. In very good condition, it's considered an excellent investment coin, one that continues to rise steadily in popularity. Many collectors seek to complete the entire wheat penny series from 1909 to 1958, and the 1954 D is a must-have for that goal. Its strong representation of the Lincoln legacy and Denver mint quality ensures it never loses its appeal in the action-packed world of rare coin trading. In terms of value, the 1954 D wheat penny shows impressive performance in today's market. In very good condition, it typically sells for 25 cents to $1, depending on toning and eye appeal. In higher grades, such as extra fine or uncirculated, prices can range from $3 to $15, while top-quality certified examples graded MS65 or above can reach $50 to $100 or more. Red or red-brown coins with original mint luster fetch the highest premiums. With collector interest rising globally, even circulated examples are gaining recognition as valuable vintage pieces with excellent long-term growth potential. The coin market continues to evolve, but vintage copper coins like the 1954 D wheat penny are experiencing renewed enthusiasm. Online auctions, collector expos, and digital marketplaces show consistent sales for these coins, especially those with rich toning and strong details. Investors are recognizing the stability of the wheat penny market, with many viewing these coins as tangible assets that combine historical worth with financial promise. The 1954 D stands out not only for its age, but for its ability to retain value across decades, a clear indicator of its strength in the numismatic community. For collectors, preserving the condition of a 1954 D wheat penny is key to maintaining or increasing its value. Always store it in a protective coin holder or album to prevent damage from moisture and handling. Avoid cleaning the coin, as doing so can strip its natural patina and lower its market appeal. If your coin is in exceptional condition, professional grading by services such as PCGS or NGC can authenticate and enhance its market value. A graded and encapsulated 1954 D wheat penny stands out in any collection and adds credibility for future resale or auction opportunities. The historical significance of this coin cannot be overstated. It represents an era of American optimism and pride, a time when Lincoln's image symbolized unity, integrity, and resilience. Each 1954 D-Wheat penny that survives today is a small relic of mid-century America, a piece that once circulated through the hands of citizens during a defining period of the nation's growth. Holding this coin connects collectors to a living story of history, art, and national progress. As collectors look to the future, the 1954 D-Wheat penny remains one of the most desirable mid-century copper coins in existence. Its lasting appeal lies in its balance of affordability, rarity, and historical charm. It captures the essence of traditional American minting and offers a timeless investment for those who value both the artistry and heritage of coin collecting. Each year, more people rediscover its significance, driving its popularity and price upward in the ever-growing numismatic world. In conclusion, the 1954 D-Wheat penny in very good condition is not just a small piece of metal. It is a historical artifact, a collector's gem, and a symbol of American craftsmanship. Its fine design, copper brilliance, and enduring value make it a coin that continues to capture attention and admiration. As the market for rare coins expands, the 1954 D stands as a true treasure with strong potential, making it a must-have for anyone passionate about collecting and preserving history. If you have one, cherish it, because this tiny copper penny holds a story, a legacy, and a lasting value that goes far beyond its face worth. Next up, the 1956 wheat penny with the D mint mark is one of those fascinating coins that continues to shine brightly in the numismatic world. Minted at the Denver Mint during the prosperous post-war years, this coin represents more than just 1 cent of U.S. currency. It embodies a piece of American history. Every detail of the 1956 D-Wheat penny reflects the craftsmanship, artistry, and vision of its era. Even in very fine condition, this coin remains in high demand among collectors and investors, who see its growing market value as a sign of its lasting importance. The history of the 1956 D-Wheat penny connects directly to a vibrant time in America's story. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series began in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, one of the nation's most beloved presidents. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this series marked a turning point in U.S. coin design. It was the first coin to feature a real person. By 1956, the wheat penny had been in production for nearly 5 decades, and the Denver Mint was producing some of the most precisely struck coins of the time. Each coin bearing the D Mint mark stands as a testament to the Mint's commitment to excellence. The 1956 D-Wheat penny's design remains one of the most iconic in American numismatics. On the obverse side, the noble portrait of Abraham Lincoln faces right, symbolizing strength, leadership, and unity. Surrounding him are the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1956, with the small but distinctive D Mint mark just below. The reverse side features 2 elegantly curved wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent, United States of America, and the Latin phrase E pluribus unum. The simplicity and beauty of this design make it instantly recognizable and forever timeless. The coin's composition is another reason for its lasting appeal. Like its predecessors, the 1956 D-Wheat penny was struck from a composition of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. This rich blend gives the coin a warm reddish-brown tone that deepens beautifully with age. In very fine condition, the 1956 D still retains much of its original detail and color, showcasing its vintage charm. The soft copper glow, sometimes darkened by natural patina, only enhances its beauty, giving each coin a unique personality that collectors adore. Rarity plays a major role in the 1956 D-Wheat penny's strong position in today's rare coin market. Although millions were produced initially, high-quality examples that remain well-preserved are far less common today. Many coins were lost to time, melted down, or damaged through circulation. Finding a 1956 D with sharp details, smooth surfaces, and minimal wear is an achievement that excites any collector. Those coins that remain in very fine condition are prized, and their scarcity continues to drive market demand higher year after year. Collectors are especially drawn to the 1956 D issue because of the Denver Mint's reputation for producing crisp, well-defined strikes. This quality makes the coin's lettering, Lincoln's portrait, and the wheat ears stand out sharply, even in circulated grades. Each coin represents a moment of precision and craftsmanship that has withstood the test of time. When held in hand, the 1956 D feels solid, authentic, and full of historical energy, a feeling that's impossible to replicate with modern coinage. The 1956 D wheat penny enjoys a special place in collections around the world because it is one of the final years of the beloved wheat reverse design. Just 2 years later, in 1958, the U.S. Mint would retire the wheat reverse and replace it with the Lincoln Memorial design in 1959. This transition makes every late-date wheat penny, including the 1956 D, more significant and collectible. For those who admire classic U.S. coinage, the 1956 D represents the last chapter of a remarkable 50-year legacy, a coin that bridges America's past with its modern era. In today's coin market, the 1956 D wheat penny continues to see strong demand and consistent growth in value. In very fine condition, it typically sells for 20 cents to $1, depending on luster and color tone. Higher-grade examples, such as extra fine or uncirculated coins, can command prices between $3 and $15. Brilliant red or red-brown coins graded MS65 or above often reach $50 to $100 or more, particularly if they have exceptional eye appeal or are certified by major grading services. Collectors know that high-quality examples of this coin are quickly disappearing from circulation, making it an attractive investment for the future. The active coin market today recognizes the 1956 D as more than just a common wheat penny. It is an affordable gateway into serious coin collecting. As copper coins from the mid-20th century grow older and rarer, their desirability only increases. Online auctions, coin shows, and private sales continue to showcase the 1956 D wheat penny as a collector favorite. Its beautiful color, historical context, and the trust associated with the Denver Mint all contribute to its sustained popularity and high trading value. Collectors and investors alike should handle these coins with care to preserve their condition and market value. A 1956 D wheat penny in very fine condition should be stored in a safe, dry environment away from direct handling. Using protective holders or coin flips can help prevent damage. Never clean the coin, as cleaning can strip away its natural patina and reduce its collector value. For coins in top condition, professional grading by PCGS, NGC, or ANAX can greatly enhance both value and credibility when buying or selling in the marketplace. The 1956 D wheat penny also carries great sentimental value. For many, it's a nostalgic reminder of a simpler time, a symbol of American resilience and pride. Holding one is like holding a piece of living history that connects us to the everyday people who used these coins in their daily lives during the 1950s. Each coin carries its own journey, its own story, and its own lasting impression on collectors and enthusiasts around the world. In recent years, as coin collecting has grown in popularity, coins like the 1956 D wheat penny have seen renewed excitement among younger collectors and seasoned experts alike. Social media, online videos, and auctions have brought more attention to coins that once went unnoticed. The 1956 D stands at the center of this trend, admired for its balance of accessibility, history, and investment potential. It represents a tangible link between past generations and today's growing community of coin lovers. In conclusion, the 1956 D wheat penny in very fine condition is a remarkable collectible that continues to rise in desirability and market value. Its classic design, solid copper composition, and strong historical connection make it a standout coin that deserves admiration. Whether you're a lifelong numismatist or just starting your collection, this coin offers beauty, history, and real potential for value appreciation. The 1956 D wheat penny is not just a piece of metal. It's a shining reminder of America's past and a treasured investment for the future. Next up, the 1957 D wheat penny is one of those classic American coins that continues to capture the imagination of collectors around the world. Minted at the Denver Mint during the late 1950s, this coin holds a special place in numismatic history. Its strong design, historical value, and copper richness make it one of the most admired coins in the Lincoln Wheat series. Even in very good condition, the 1957 D-Wheat penny remains highly desirable among collectors and investors who understand the power of its legacy and the growing value it carries in today's active coin market. The history of the 1957 D-Wheat penny ties back to one of the most beloved and longest-running coin series in the United States. The Lincoln Wheat cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by the talented sculptor Victor David Brenner, this coin became an instant favorite, as it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, the great President Lincoln himself. By 1957, the wheat penny had already become a symbol of national pride and endurance, circulating in nearly every American pocket. The Denver Mint, known for its high-quality production, struck hundreds of millions of these coins, each carrying the proud D Mint mark beneath the date. The design of the 1957 D-Wheat penny remains one of the most iconic in U.S. coinage. On the obverse, the strong and dignified profile of Abraham Lincoln faces right, surrounded by the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 1957. Just below the date sits the small d, identifying it as a Denver Mint issue. The reverse is equally stunning, with two perfectly sculpted wheat stalks framing the words "1 cent" and "United States of America." Above them rests the Latin phrase "E pluribus unum," symbolizing unity among the states. The timeless simplicity of this design continues to resonate with collectors more than 6 decades later. One of the most appealing aspects of the 1957 D-Wheat penny is its classic copper composition. Struck from an alloy of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, this coin exudes a rich reddish-brown color that naturally deepens over time. Even in very good condition, the coin retains much of its vintage charm, with smooth surfaces, light wear, and a soft, natural luster. The copper tone may have darkened slightly, but that only adds to its beauty and authenticity. Collectors appreciate the warmth and depth that only true copper coins can provide, something modern coins no longer capture. When it comes to rarity, the 1957 D-Wheat penny may not be the rarest in the series by mintage numbers, but its value lies in condition, originality, and overall appeal. Many of these coins were heavily circulated over the decades, making well-preserved examples harder to find. Coins that have survived in very good or better condition are now highly sought after, especially those with clean surfaces and sharp details. Collectors know that coins like the 1957 D become rarer with each passing year as time naturally reduces the number of quality survivors. The Denver Mint had a reputation for producing coins with crisp, detailed strikes, and the 1957 D is a fine example of that craftsmanship. Each detail of Lincoln's portrait, from the lines of his coat to the texture of his hair, was struck with precision. The wheat ears on the reverse remain a favorite feature, symbolizing prosperity and growth. Collectors value this sharpness of detail, as it adds to the overall beauty and collectability of the coin. Even in very good condition, the strong design still stands out clearly, a testament to the mint's quality standards of the time. The 1957 D-Wheat penny also carries significance as one of the final years of the classic wheat reverse design. Just 2 years later, in 1959, the U.S. Mint would replace the wheat ears with the Lincoln Memorial reverse to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This change makes late-date wheat pennies like the 1957 D historically important, representing the end of an era in American coin design. Many collectors see it as a farewell to one of the most beautiful and meaningful designs in U.S. coinage. In today's market, the 1957 D-Wheat penny continues to perform strongly among collectors and investors alike. In very good condition, these coins generally trade between 10 cents and 25 cents, depending on eye appeal. However, higher-grade examples in uncirculated condition can easily reach $5 to $20, and those with brilliant red luster or superb strike quality can command $50 to $100 or more when certified by top grading services like PCGS or NGC. With copper prices rising and interest in vintage U.S. coins increasing, These values are expected to keep growing in the coming years. The demand for the 1957 D-Wheat penny has surged in the modern era, thanks to online marketplaces, coin shows, and collector communities. Enthusiasts appreciate its accessibility, affordability, and historical depth. Many new collectors start their journey with coins like this, pieces that are easy to find, but whose beauty and value are undeniable. The coin's strong design, enduring material, and connection to one of America's greatest leaders make it a cornerstone for any serious Lincoln cent collection. Collectors looking to preserve the 1957 D-Wheat penny should focus on proper care and handling. Coins should always be stored in protective holders or coin flips to prevent scratches or environmental damage. Avoid cleaning the coin, as this can destroy its natural patina and reduce its market value. Instead, let the coin's natural toning speak for its age and authenticity. For those holding coins in higher grades, professional grading can be an excellent way to authenticate and enhance long-term value. The emotional connection that collectors feel toward the 1957 D-Wheat penny cannot be overstated. For many, it's a reminder of America's mid-20th century optimism, a time of growth, pride, and stability. Holding a 1957 D-Wheat penny is like holding a tangible piece of history, a small yet powerful link to the everyday lives of people who helped shape the nation. Each coin carries a silent story, one that continues to inspire admiration and respect among those who value the past. As the coin collecting world evolves, coins like the 1957 D-Wheat penny remain central to both nostalgia and investment. Its beauty, affordability, and historical resonance make it one of the most enduring coins in circulation. Whether displayed in a collector's album or sold at auction, it commands attention and respect. Its timeless design and solid copper composition ensure that its appeal will never fade. In conclusion, the 1957 D-Wheat penny in very good condition is far more than just a 1-cent coin. It's a symbol of American heritage, craftsmanship, and enduring value. Its design captures the heart of a nation, its copper shines with history, and its continued demand in today's market proves its lasting worth. For collectors and investors alike, this coin is not just a piece of currency, but a timeless treasure that connects the past with the promise of future value. The 1957 D-Wheat penny stands proudly among America's finest small-denomination coins, a true collectible gem.